wicked sound.
We love Christmas, right?
Yes, and decorating the tree to music.
Yeah, we love it to music as well. And just before we get into some of the traditions from around the world, I want to talk to you a little bit about some Christmas tree safety when it comes to a fresh cut live Christmas tree. If you have this weekend maybe gone to a tree farm or purchased your fresh cut Christmas tree, a couple things that are really important before you bring it indoors. Just a reminder, cut that tree so we're opening up that stem so then that way we can allow the water to go up. We want to put it away from any heat sources or block a vent if it's near there. You want to keep that water in the stand watered. You want to water it immediately. It's going to take a lot in the first few days, and you want to keep that water there, and don't let anything else go into the water itself. You don't need to put Sprite and or sugar. There are some products out there that will help maybe kill some of the bacteria, but it's just plain old water.
Freaky, what if they fresh cut it there? Isn't that enough? You have to cut it again?
If they fresh cut it there and you put it immediately in the stand when you get home,
you're okay.
You're okay.
Yeah.
But if it's sat out for a few days,
right,
it's going to seal itself. So it's so important. Now, let's talk a little bit about the world at large. I kind of like looking at some of the other traditions.
Yeah, the customs.
Do you have family traditions?
You know what? Eating a lot.
Yeah.
I just posted one, which is chestnuts and oranges. To me, it's Christmas. The smell of roasted chestnuts in the oven,
yeah,
it's Christmas time. How
so
about
next
you?
week on Cityline, I'll tell you as well, we talk a little bit about that. On Monday, we're talking about chestnuts, and I remind people to always put a cut in the chestnut.
Score it.
Yeah, the reason being, if you don't, it'll actually blow up.
Pop, pop.
Yeah,
you don't want that.
Not fun.
No.
But let's take a look at Iceland. So we're going to show you a picture of a tree in Iceland, and some of the trees in Iceland, what they do to decorate those trees is they actually use spider webs. Well, they're ornaments of spider webs. And if you're asking why would they use an ornament of a spider web?
Yeah, that seems Halloween-y to me as opposed to Christmas, right? The spider web.
There's an old folklore. Looks pretty cool. There's an old folklore that says that there was a poor family that couldn't afford to decorate the tree. So they went and cut a tree, and then they had spider webs in the home, and they started putting them around the tree. Then at Christmas, those spider webs turn to gold.
Oh, that's sweet.
Isn't that so sweet?
So it's a story that could have been sad and then it turned golden because it's all that you could make do with, and now they're actually continuing that with the story and magic of Christmas.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Some kind of areas are a little bit wacky. This is unrelated to a Christmas tree, but a Christmas tradition, which happens in Sweden. This is the Yule goat. Have you ever heard of the Yule goat?
No, but I love the sounds of it already.
So this is the Yule goat that they build every year, and they build this in the center square.
That's a goat?
This is a goat built out of straw. So it's built out of straw. You can see the back head that you have there as well. So maybe it's a mountain goat.
Yeah.
There's another town that has a bet. So they bet on how long is it going to last. And the reason why they bet on how long this is going to last, because there's another town in Sweden, their tradition is to go burn the goat.
Oh, the poor goat.
So the two towns have a little bit of a battle that goes through.
Okay, that's interesting.
Let's go to a further southern destination like Venezuela.
Yes, what's happening there?
You know what they do in Venezuela?
What?
They shut down the streets. You
And
know why
party.
they shut down the streets? No, because this is how they go to church. It's tradition to go to church on Christmas in Venezuela by roller skating.
Okay, so what if you can't roller skate like the rest of us?
And then somebody takes you for a drag instead of a walk.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty fun, though. That makes it festival, right? Okay, very cool.
There's others like Sinterklaas, and every community has that. You know, we ran out of time, but there's so many. So I would say continue traditions, make your own traditions, and the good old Christmas tree, just make sure you're super safe.
Save that list if we have time at the end of the show, Frankie. I want to hear more. That's fun.
Okay.
Christmas around the globe with Frank Ferragini. Right now, over to Mel in the newsroom.